Fellas, do not choose a woman who don't want to be a woman. Find a woman who loves being a woman and doing womanly things. We are not equal. We have different duties and functions and responsibilities. And if you don't love your duty, your function, your responsibility, you're not fit to be a wife, period.
Next video loading.
On March 31st, 2024, Unqualified AF Podcast uploaded a video named Season 2, Episode 10, Are Modern Women Fit to Be Wives? And today I'll give you 7 tips to know when modern women aren't fit to be a wife. Stay up to the last tip because you'll love the last one. Number 1, you can always distinguish a traditional woman from a liberal one by the way they speak. You need to pay attention to what they say, just to realize what type of woman you're dealing with. If she considers you a partner instead of her man, you know you could be dealing with a liberal woman. These types of women aren't really your helpmeet, they are your competition. Number 2, women who believe that you are their startup husband. And I'm not referring to the spouse of an entrepreneur. I'm talking about the woman who treats you as her guinea pig, a stepping stone for her to move up in the world.
I'm a strong, independent woman that doesn't need no man, okay?
Number 3, when a woman uses the name of God in vain.
I definitely feel like I have the qualities and the traits of a wife. I feel like I'm very nurturing, and I feel like I love to have a man. I also feel like because my gift and the things that I'm meant to do on this earth are very, very big, that God is just holding off for a minute until I get my man, because he's like, if I give you him now, you're going to pour everything you have into him when you need to help the world.
Talking about how God had ground them into isolation for some kind of celestial purpose, instead of realizing her inability to land a man. Number 4, the chameleon woman. This is the type of woman that makes you believe for a couple of years that they are a prude, godly woman. And after enough time has passed, they start being disrespectful and neglecting her duties and responsibilities in the house. Those are the most dangerous ones. Before we continue, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by myself. If you love learning about leadership, goal setting, and women, go check my book on Amazon, The Journey's Guide of a Man Going His Own Way. In my book, you'll be learning everything about masculinity, leadership, the psyche of the female mind, and much more. So check out the link in the description for more details. And now back to the video. However, you also have the delusional ones.
I know what they say about me. About hopeless romantics. That we're weak. And I'm not weak. I learned the hard way.
These types of women push you as far as they can and make you feel like you are her personal slave. They think they can get what they want just because of their looks. You have the psychopath. These women lie to their teeth, manipulating their way through life. They are the ones separating you away from your friends and families. They have no type of empathy, and they have a sick joy watching you suffer. And finally, you have the real toxic one, a vindictive woman. This woman is overwhelmingly controlling. She will love having you walking on eggshells when you don't get her way. She'll derive pleasure in making you suffer for what you've done to her. They love shaming you to death and play on your ego. If you know any other types, I'd like to hear from you. Please write down in the comments if you know about any other types of women you think might not be fit to be wife material. Let's get the conversation going.
Who was more vindictive during a breakup?
Women, all the way.